The biggest benefits of living in Peru for me have been the improvements in my physical, psychological, and spiritual health. There's absolutely no place on earth that I have visited that has allowed me to feel more myself and to consistently leave my comfort zone while learning from some of the kindest people in the world. But now it's time for me to go. And so in this video, I'm sharing with you the top 5 reasons why I'm leaving Peru. And if you're interested in where I'm going next, please watch till the end of the video. So the first reason why I'm leaving Peru has to do with the flexibility of the Peruvian visa process. As I mentioned in my last video that I'll link here, the Peruvian visa process is very flexible. It requires that applicants stay in Peru for 6 consecutive months for 3 years in order to be eligible for the Peruvian visa. Now, this is a very good thing because it allows you either to return to your home country for 6 months or travel to as many countries as you would like as long as you are in Peru for 6 months out of the year. So I have decided to travel to other countries and simply have Peru as my home base. So that leads me into reason number 2. The second reason why I have decided to leave Peru is because I would like to take this opportunity to visit a country that I've been dreaming about visiting for years, Japan. So if you're anything like me, you've already seen the hundreds and hundreds of videos here on YouTube showing the wonders and the magic of Japan. So I hope that you all will join me on this journey as I make my way through Japan. So a fun fact about me is that I always have been interested in Japanese culture, in learning more of the Japanese language, but I've never had the confidence to actually go to Japan. So I've decided to take the opportunity that is before me to become a truly global citizen and visit Japan for the first time in my life. The third reason why I have decided to leave Peru is that I have never visited Asia. I've been to Europe, I've been to Africa, North America, South America, but I've never visited Asia. So I know very little about Asian culture, Asian languages, and Asian traditions, and I'm very curious about those things. So not only do I have plans to visit Japan, I also have plans to visit Thailand, Korea, so that I can immerse myself in the Asian culture and learn as much as possible about cultures and customs and languages that I have no idea about at this very moment. The fourth reason why I've decided to leave Peru has to do with something that I don't think expats talk enough about here on YouTube, and that is being homesick. So if you've ever lived in another country as a foreigner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Being homesick is something that we all experience no matter how good the country we are visiting is, no matter how nice the people are, no matter how good the food is, no matter how good things are going for us, no matter whether you fell in love with a new person in that country and you're getting married, you're still going to have those feelings of being homesick eventually. And this decision does have to do with me sometimes feeling homesick. This decision to visit Japan will also allow me to visit the United States and visit my family in the United States and get rid of a little bit of that homesick feeling that I feel from being in Peru for an extended period of time. As you might imagine, I'm really excited to see my family, to tell them about this new journey, and to catch up with them before I head off to a brand new continent. The fifth and final reason why I have decided to leave Peru has to do with the fact that I was unable, and I mean completely unable, to start a YouTube channel until I moved to Peru. Although I have traveled around the world for the past 5 years, I was never able to share my experiences until I moved to Peru. So I would like to use this newfound freedom to document my travels in Japan and to eventually return to Peru and be able to talk about the differences and the nuances between living in a place like Peru and living in a place like Japan. I am truly excited about the opportunity to travel to Japan and film videos in Japan and eventually return to Peru and be able to talk about the differences and the nuances between cultures in a way that is educational for all people. So I hope that you all will join me on this exciting journey as I visit Japan as well as other Asian countries and learn as much as I can about the culture, about the people, and about the language. I am super excited about everything that I know I will learn as I visit these new countries, and I'm even more excited to share it with all of you here on YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing my exciting journey going forward, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next week in my next video. Ciao.